20F, 20M, my boyfriend has left me because he thinks our son isn't his. TLDR. My son has darker features and isn't a clone of my boyfriend, so he believes he isn't his. My son has dark hair and darker, but not dark, skin than me and my boyfriend, who are both blonde, but mine darkened to lift brown in age. It's still not as dark as our son, but my grandmother has dark hair and olive skin like my so I think he got his features from her. I think he's always been suspicious, but now he's more suspicious than ever. He's not just a happy father and instead is constantly commenting on his appearance. Everything went wrong when one of my male friends, he's Spanish, came over for food with some other friends. My boyfriend was there and treated him in particular horribly. I stood up for him and my boyfriend just stormed out. He then confronted me that he thinks that friend is the father. He's now trying to be more intimate with me because he wants another. I think it's because he's jealous and isn't happy with our son because he thinks he's not his. What should I do about this behavior? Get a paternity test. Tell him to apologize for his terrible treatment of you. Get a DNA test. And absolutely do not, under any circumstances, have another child with him. Not until he steps up and proves that he can be a proper father to the one he already has. He wants another while already casting doubt on his first? Honey, what are you even doing here? Warning, warning, having children will never fix a relationship. Warning, warning. 1. Get a paternity test. 2. Go to couples counseling so you both can be good parents to your kid and behave well as your kid grows up. 3. Walk away from this relationship permanently. Do not have another kid with him. Get a paternity test and either leave him or put him in the doghouse. For sure it needs to be nipped in the bud immediately. You do a paternity test. When it comes back as his, you apply for child support and kick his ass out. If he doesn't trust you about this, what's the point? This is so simple. Get a paternity test on Amazon and have him take it. It's not extreme at all. What should I do about this behavior? First, don't get preg again. Second, paternity test. Third, counseling. 4, THTHRER doesn't work, move on. Can you ever really forgive him for calling you a liar and a cheater? I couldn't. What happens if you have another child and it looks like husband? Your poor first child will be treated even worse. Protect your child by dumping this guy. Paternity test. Get a DNA test. Have family court establish paternity. And do not have another kid with him. No, no, no. Please do not. He's now trying to be more intimate with me because he wants another. I think it's because he's jealous and isn't happy with our son because he thinks he's not his. What should I do about this behavior? If you stay together, I would sure as hell make sure you don't end up pregnant again. Keep control over your own contraception at all times. This guy clearly isn't cut out yet to be a father. It's up to you if you want to stay together with someone like that. The obvious answer is to get a paternity test unless there's some reason that's being avoided. Do that. You get a DNA test done, you prove to him it's his kid, then you tell him to go to therapy. Whether you stay or not, totally your choice. Under no circumstances should you have another kid with him until this entire matter is resolved. He is treating an innocent child poorly regardless of how he's feeling. Children shouldn't pay the price. Image if you had a second kid that looked just like him, how would he treat the first? Do you hear yourself? Your boyfriend doesn't think your child is his because he obviously failed biology. But he wants another baby from the woman he's tacitly accused of sleeping around? No. Just no. Get him a paternity test along with a court order for child support and a custody agreement. paternity test and don't have any more babies. You're too immature and not in a stable relationship. Don't have another child with this man. He'll mistreat your oldest child and favor the younger one, as long as he thinks it isn't his. Get a paternity test. SMH. I'd honestly get him a DNA paternity test and throw it in his face if you've never cheated. Only you know the answer to that. Either way, a test is required before he does something he may regret to you or your child. But yeah, head to the doctor and demand he submit DNA to prove him wrong. Then demand he apologize to you and your Spanish friend for his accusations and behavior. Personally, I'd leave and sue him for child support. But only you know what's best for you and your baby. I wouldn't put up with his paranoid accusations for another minute though. And don't leave that baby alone with that man until this issue is settled. Too many people are abusing or even killing their kids nowadays. Be careful with that baby around him. Paternity test should be standard by now.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.